the captains are making their way to the field. Even with the police escort coming from behind the bleachers, the Mayville Sharks looking to make their way to 500 here as they come to this game 1-2. Captain for tonight's game for Beaufort High, we got Casey Fields, Colton Fairs, and Michael Dennison. Down for the Mayville Sharks, we got from left to right Trevor Murdoch, Jaden Jones, Darion Perry, and Parnell Warren. About Oakwood Homes of Beaufort. We're going to get the QR code.
With the referees for the coin toss. The coin toss is brought to you by Rodriguez Foundation and Construction. Your captains, number 50, Trevor Murdoch. Number 23, Jake Jones. Number 6, Darian Perry. And number 45, Thomas Reach.
What's going on, everybody? I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'm your host, Javon Livingston. We're coming to you live from the tank. Remember, this coin toss is brought to you by Oakwood Homes of Beaufort.
Two Sharks will receive the kickoff to begin the game.
And the Mayville Sharks are about to make their way onto the field. You see the smoking shark head.
Let's make some noise.
We're live from the tank. Now here come your Beaufort Eagles walking onto the field. I think it's always interesting to see
the entrances of the home team, and then when you go to an away game and they're the away team, it's kind of like, man, just jog to the sideline. there's no smoking tent, there's no announcer, there's no music for the away team. It's like, just come on out here. When we're at it, want to get a quick look at Beaufort High's schedule. I want to thank Miss Joy Peeler for posting this in the group. We are at September 16th at May River. The next 2 weeks, Beaufort High will be hosting Bluffton, followed by Philip Simmons here. Beaufort High getting set to kick off. Beautiful 79-degree afternoon. Partly cloudy here. No sign of rain in the forecast. I know that's got to be a relief after a rain-soaked game against Goose Creek. I want to apologize to everyone that tuned in last week to last week's football game.
Kickoff for the Sharks will be number 1, Gage Duncan, and number 16, Peter Belderman.
But basically, I tried to stream at a higher quality, and my computer just kind of overloaded there, so we kind of dumbed it down here today. So hopefully we bring you a good broadcast today, and we had to make the quality a little bit lower due to the the signal strength here over at May River High School. So, but regardless, we are recording at 1080p, and we will upload that after the game, so you can watch it at full HD quality. Colton Fairs set to kick off here. Oh, I'm sorry, not Colton. Number 82. The kick is off. May River fumbling over the ball there, and they're just going to fall over it at the 25-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for them. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. And I apologize. That was Beck Schwerin with the kickoff.
First down. First down brought to you by Live Oak Electric.
Now, I apologize if you hear a little bit of background noise today. Normally, we are on top of the press box here, but we are actually in the bleachers with the fans, right in front of the commentator, in between the speakers here. So if you hear a lot of background noise, I want you to apologize. Different streaming conditions here today. Starting at quarterback number 3, Tanner Macy. They're going to go trips left. Quick handoff here in the middle.
Inside handoff.
Quick handoff to Jaden Jones.
Gain of about 6 yards. Second down 4.
That looks like we got a false start. An offside. It's going to be number 56. Simmons for Beaufort High.
Offside is the call against Beaufort. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. That's a first down, Sharks. First down brought to you by Live Oak Electric.
He's going to keep it himself and makes his way up the middle.
Goes up the middle.
And he's going to fall forward. Macy's going to fall forward for about 9 yards there. Bring up 2nd and 1.
9 yards on the play. 2nd down and 1.
Swapping out, we got Darian Perry. We got a high snap, and Macy's just going to fall on it. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. He was just unprepared for the snap. Oh, Perry knocked it off on his hand. Like he's going to try to do a quick screen pass.
Lost about 3
And
yards
Perry
to
just
the
coming up to
down
block.
there.
Just kind of knocked it out of his hand there. Macy able to fall on it. So we got 3rd down and about 3 here. Macy's going to keep it himself again. Enough for the first down. Good run by Macy.
He goes down to the 44.
Juking his way to the first down and already showing the ability to run here in this first quarter. Now, I apologize. I got second quarter on the scoreboard.
First down, Sharks.
I know people are probably freaking out that thinking we started in the second quarter, but it's actually the first quarter. Macy trips left. Perry still in the backfield to his left. There's going to be a handoff to Perry, and he's going to fall forward for about 5 yards.
Gain about 5 yards. 2nd and 5.
Now motioning out of that pistol formation to a traditional shotgun. Macy keeping it himself again, going forward. And are they going to give him enough for the first down? And they're going to mark it just shy.
4 yards. Just short.
And it's going to be 3rd down and inches for the Sharks. And I assume it based off the strength of Macy's running prowess here in this first quarter so far in this first drive. I would assume they're going to run it here. And they're going to stop and measure. Oh, they're going to give him the first down as the ball is on the line. They're going to move the chains, 1st and 10 for the May River Sharks. And that kind of changes up the play call here, going from a 1st and 10, from a 4th and 1 to a 1st and 10. Macy keeping it himself again. And this time he's not going to get too far.
And
that's going to bring out 2nd down in about 9.
It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Actually, they're going to mark him straight on the line. 2nd down and 10. The May River Sharks. Now in the I formation, hand off to 23, and he's going to make his way for a first down. Number 23, J.D. Jones, the first down.
That's a gain of around 16 yards. First down, Sharks. Brought to you by Live Oak Electric.
I apologize. We let the clock run a little bit too far there. We're going to start that clock rolling once we get down to 25 seconds. We're at 6 minutes and 40 seconds here on the scoreboard. As the May River load up in the pistol formation here. Another quick handoff to Jones. He's going to get tackled right at the line. And we are now synced up with the scoreboard. 6 minutes and 20 seconds is your actual time on the scoreboard here.
2 yards, 2nd and 8.
And Perry now coming off the field, just Jones in the backfield. To the left of Macy. Now we got our first pass over the middle. I believe that's number 4. That's number 8. Michael Namdar.
Number 8, Michael Namdar. With reception.
And mark it third down and short, 3rd and 1. We got our first passing completion of the game. She's going to pull it from Jones. Mason's going to keep it himself. That's going to be a touchdown. That's going to be 6 points for May River. He's just going to pull it himself. Mason already showing the ability to run here in this first quarter. And he's just going to take it himself and enter the end zone. Touchdown for Tanner Macy. And May River's going to get on the board first here, 6-0. We're going to line up for the field goal here.
Number 19, Nathan Goldman with the PAT attempt.
High snap. Nathan still kicks it up. And that's going to be good. 7-0 is going to be your score here as the Sharks bite first here.
Solutions LLC. 5 minutes and 3 seconds left on the board for the first quarter. 7-0 is your score. Tonight's game is being recorded by WHHI TV. It will be replayed on WHHI at the following times. Saturday Sunday at 4 p.m. Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Every night at midnight. WHHI TV is available on hard grade cable, channel 8 and 418 in HD, and on Spectrum channel 3 and 1230, 1230 in HD, and over the air on channel 30.
Man, they're getting set to kick off. Colton Fayers and Casey Fields back deep for Beaufort High.
Nathan Dawson with the kickoff. The kickoff brought to you by Buckweather Dental Care.
And that's going to go out of bounds.
Kickoff goes out of bounds, which results in a penalty flag.
Out of bounds kick is going to start Beaufort High at the 25.
Beaufort will start their drive at the 35-yard line.
Excuse me, 35-yard line, my bad. And the actual time on the clock is 5 minutes and 3 seconds. We're going to get our clock. We're going to let this first play go, and then we'll start our clock as soon as we get synced up. Samari Bonds and Casey Fields in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Casey Fields. He's going to be tackled immediately in the backfield.
The tackle saved by number 45, Thomas Race for your Sharks.
May River starting this one off strong.
Lots of 2 to 3 yards. The second is 1.
We get a little camera shake here. We are on the same set of bleachers with the band. Samari Bonds drops back in the pocket, pass over to Colton Fayers. That's going to be a first down. It's going to be about a 20-yard completion to Colton Fairs.
Carol Green, number 44, with the stop. Murray, number 4, Corey Falk, with the stop for your Sharks. First down at the Shark 48.
High snap block is intended for Casey Fields, but Bonds is going to take it himself, leading with the helmet there a little bit.
Nathan Kamer with the stop for your Sharks.
And so he's going to get about 8 yards.
Gain of 7 yards for the Eagles, 2nd and 3.
And Dr. Casey Fields, and he's going to break a couple tackles. He's going to get the first down.
16, Peter Melleman with the stop for your Sharks. Play results in the first down for the Eagles at the Shark 32.
Bonds drops back in the pocket. Deep pass over to the left-hand side. Got Colton Fairs and Casey Fields both running in the same area, but that pass is going to be incomplete. That's going to be 2nd down. I haven't changed the down marker yet. On the far side of the field. Hand off to KC Fields up the middle. Not getting too far. It's wrapped up by Frenzy of Sharks there.
Number 5, Gatson. Number 21, Taekwon Callaway with the stop for your Sharks. Gain of a yard, 3rd and 9.
Mari Bonds rolling out to his left-hand side, and he's just going to throw it out of bounds too far over the head of Thomas Purdy.
4th and 9.
And that's going to bring up 4th down. And Samari Bonds and Casey Fields are making their way back onto the field. They're in that perfect space in high school football, usually not having that great of a kicker. Most high school teams, it's too close to punt, too far for a field goal attempt. So just go for it on 4th down. Quick pass over to Casey Fields. And a nice stiff arm, but he's not going to go nowhere. This is going to be wrapped up by number 21, Taekwon Callaway.
Your Sharks will take over 1st down. That turnover brought to you by Wrestling. 1st down for your Sharks. Ball's at the Bay River 34.
Macy and Perry lining up in the backfield. Two tight ends, the handout to the right to Perry, but he's going to be stopped in the backfield by number 27, Rivers.
Perry, ball carrier for your Sharks. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Macy dropping back in the pocket. Quick pass over to Perry is going to be low. Caught it. He's only going to gain about 2 yards there.
Reception made by Darian Perry, number 6.
Before being tackled out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and about 8.
8 of a yard to be 3rd down and 8. 8 of 2 yards to be 3rd down and 8.
Macy looking to keep it himself and go forward, but he's not going to get very far on the quarterback keeper.
Macy with the
He's only going to get by like 1 more yard on the play, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Gave a couple of yards, 4th down.
Dalton gets set in the punt to Colton Fairs. And it looked like it was almost blocked there. Had an opportunity. Colton Fairs going to take it at about the 20-yard line, making defenders miss. And remember, he had a port return call back a couple weeks ago.
Number 1, Gage Duncan. With the tackle.
We got a flag on the play.
There is a flag on the play.
Nice return by Colton Fairs.
Holding is the call against the Eagles.
And that's going to back them up here to get a holding call on the Eagles on the return.
That'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Eagles will take over at their
Just a reminder, the actual time on the clock is 19 seconds. The actual time on the scoreboard is 19 seconds, even though we're showing 17 here. Just a reminder, we are not in sync with the scoreboard here. Hand off to Casey Fields. He's going to fall forward for a gain of about 4 or 5 yards there. And that likely will be the end of the last play of the first quarter.
That's going to be in the first quarter.
May River's going to take the lead 7 over Beaufort here, and we'll be right back.
What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort Zone, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@beaufortzone.com.
What's going on, everybody? We are back. Start of the second quarter. Your score, May River ahead 7-0, hosting the Beaufort High Eagles. As Samari Bonds gets the snap. And a little confusion on the plays. It looks like he didn't know which way he wanted to go. Like a bobble snap there. We also got a flag on the field.
Flag on the play.
And we're going to get holding on the Eagles, so that's going to back them up there. We're going to go back to that replay. Not sure exactly what happened on the play. Well, like some confusion from Bonds, and also had a little bit of trouble holding on to the ball there. And that's going to make it second down and 15.
Second and 15 for the Eagles.
Bonds drops back in the pocket. Plenty of time to throw, and he's going to launch it down the left-hand side. Too far for Colton Fairs.
Third and 15.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 15. Smart Bonds in the pocket, shotgun formation, flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to scramble for a good bit of yards there, and that's going to be enough for a first down.
Quarterback gets the ball.
No flag on the play. Smart Bonds using his legs there.
First down for the Eagles.
Good running. Both quarterbacks showing the ability to use their legs here in this first half. Quick handoff to Casey Fields up the middle. Short for no gain. And I think the thought here, I think it's wild that they have Casey Fields at running back for this game. And I was just going to say after staying and watching last game, I know you guys weren't able to view that stream, but they put Casey Fields in the backfield to run out the clock during that fourth quarter. And he was kind of almost unstoppable there as he was getting about 5 yards a clip for each run, helping them keep possession of the ball first down at the first down and keep the clock rolling to run out the game. And now here they have him in the backfield to start instead of Caleb Omer. Bonds drops back in the pocket, and it looks like he was almost brought down there, flushed out the pocket, but not able to get him. Well, we got a flag as that ball was incomplete. Multiple flags on the field.
Penalties for an illegal man downfield on the Eagles.
And that was the big guy, Reyes, almost getting the sack there, flushing Bonds out of the pocket.
That's a 5-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
Bonds hands it off to Casey Fields. Casey Fields making a couple people miss, and he's going to break free. And let's see if he got the speed to take it all the way to the house. And he's going to be brought down. Touchdown, saving run.
Peter Nollman with a touchdown saving stop for your Sharks. It'll be first down.
Casey Fields, like I said, showing great ability at the running back position, and they look like that was the game plan for this week. And here, busting about a 60-yard run to flip the field and put the Eagles in better position. Just under 10 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Beaufort High still looking for their first score of the game. Bonds now handing off to Caleb Omer in the game. Assuming to give Casey Fields a breather.
44, Huron Green with the stop for the Sharks.
And that's going to be about 4 yards. It's going to bring up about second down and 7. Now switching sides, the electric Colton Fairs at the bottom of your screen. Dennison in motion. He's going to slip out to the backside and a drop pass.
Field pass is dropped.
Dennison,
Third down and 7.
the opportunity to get a first down there. No one was around him, and he just dropped that ball. Third down and 7 for the Eagles here.
Shark fans, it's third down.
Forgot to stop the clock there. Time on the clock is 9 minutes and 8 seconds. 9 minutes and 8 seconds is the actual time on the clock here. Bonds looking for a receiver, and he's almost had Colton Ferris holding on to the ball, but it's going to be broken up.
4th and 7.
Nice contested catch there, almost made by Colton Ferris, but broken up by the Sharks. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 7 for the Eagles. And they're going to let Colton Ferris line up to kick here.
Eagles will attempt a 44-yard field goal. Kick is up.
And they're going to say that's no good.
The Eagles will take over. Score still remains 7-0 Sharks.
And the score is going to remain 7-0. Colton Ferris certainly had the leg, which makes me think that why didn't they attempt the field goal on the last 4th down attempt in the first quarter when they were actually closer than they were just now. First and 10 for Macy and the Sharks. Nice handoff to Jones. He's going to fall forward for about 3 yards there. And that's about exactly where they're marking. That's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Sharks.
2nd and 7.
Another handoff to Jones. Perry in the backfield taking it around the left-hand side. And that's going to be a first down for the May River Sharks.
For the Sharks.
And Perry showing off the wheels there, getting a first down and running out of bounds. Able to get that edge and cut up field. Macy, nice fake, and he's going to fall forward for about 9 yards. Excuse me, that's going to be about 8.
Gain about 7 on the play. Taking 8 yards, 2nd and 2.
Handed off to Perry, spinning in the hole.
Number 6, Darren Perry.
He's not going to go anywhere as he's taking out my Carter Barsocks and a couple of more Eagles. Jaden Simmons coming out the huddle limping there. Let's hope he's okay to continue. I believe it's his stretching there. I believe it's probably a cramp. And we're going to get our first time out of the game by Beaufort High.
Timeout, Beaufort.
And so we'll be right back. May River on top 7, Beaufort 0.
What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com.
Welcome back after the quick timeout break. 7 minutes and 2 seconds is the official time on the scoreboard. We're going to let this next play roll here before we start our clock. Perry in motion. Macy with the key. Bauer Sox with the tackle, but not after a gain of about 6 yards.
Yeah, just over 5 yards.
So they're going to put him right in the middle. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. Macy with Perry behind him. Pistol formation. Macy's going to keep it itself on the fake. Brought down in the backfield by Zach Talbert.
Macy keeps the ball. No gain on the play. 3rd and 5. Ball's at the Eagles' 48-yard line.
Nice way to stay home. Hand off to Perry. Trying to break some tackles with a hole before he was met by Will Cotting. That's going to bring up 4th and 5.
No gain on play, be 4th and 5.
Dalton, Colton Fairs. So they got a shallow point formation here. Beaufort High might want to watch out for the fake, because you see they got several players lined up, and now they're going to motion back out to the traditional punt formation here. Plenty of time to punt. And that's going to roll out of bounds.
Ball goes out of bounds at
about the 26-yard line.
Of the Eagles. Eagles take over at the 24. 1st and 10.
Casey Fields back in the lineup, receiving the first handoff, and he's going to run tough. And he's going to get about 9 yards on a play.
Barry and number 45, Thomas Wrench.
That's going to bring up 2nd down and 1.
Second down and 2.
Or 2. That's what they're going to mark it here. Another handoff here to Casey Fields. He's going to get the first down and more. As he falls forward for about 8 yards there. First down, Beaufort High.
Thomas Race with the stop for your Sharks. Number 5, Adrian Gaston with the stop for your Sharks. First and 10 for the Eagles at their 40.
Another handoff to Casey Fields, nowhere to go as he was jammed up there.
Number 5, Adrian Gaston.
Tackled in the backfield, Adrian Natson.
Loss of a yard. Second down.
Remember, Justin Winberg was of no use on that play. As you see him in the midst of confusion, they're not able to really get a hand on nobody. Resulting in a loss. Tackle to Casey Fields and Caleb Omer back in the game. 2nd and 1. Bonds drops back in the pocket. Quick pass over to Fairs. Excuse me, that was 2nd and 11. But now that is a first down.
The Eagles receiver brought down by number 20, Cameron Mitchell. First down for the Eagles at the Shark 47.
Bonds drops back in the pocket. Screen to Colton Fairs. And he's going to wake his way down for about 5 yards to 5 to 6 yards there. Looks like we got a player down for May River. But he's going to get it. Or he's going to get up there. They're not going to call an injury timeout. And they're going to mark 8 yards. Second down and 2 for Beaufort High.
Off the Shark 38.
Hand off to Omer. And he's going to be tackled almost immediately, but he's going to fall forward for about 2 yards there. And he's going to have 1 more yard for the first down. Less than 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Beaufort High really needs to get on the ball here if they're going to get a score here. Especially receiving that second half kickoff. Be a great chance to take the lead if they could get on the board here and score coming out of the second half. 3rd and 1. Hand off to KC Fields. And he's going to get the first down after a gain of about 3 yards.
Number 41, Ethan Sprinkle with the stop for your Sharks. Plays goes the first down for the Eagles at the Shark 34.
Bonds drops back in the pocket. Pass over the middle, diving attempt. I believe that was Carter Bowersox. Not able to rake it in. That ball is going to be incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
With about a minute to go left here in the first half.
Greta and his family, please come down the track. To find Coach Mason. Thank you.
Fairs and Rochelle at the bottom of your screen. Hand quick pass to Fairs, but it's going to be down in the backfield as that pass was a little bit too low. And we're going to get a timeout for Beaufort. And we'll be right back. May River still on top, 7-0.
Down at the
going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Just under a minute left to go here in the first half.
Thank you.
Beaufort High looking to get on the board as Bonds drops back in the pocket. Plenty of time to throw here, but he's going to inch up. And that pass is going to be incomplete.
Pass is knocked out of bounds by number 16, Peter Nonahan.
Apologize, didn't run the clock there. We got just under 46 seconds left to go here in the first quarter after the incomplete pass.
Nonahan. Fourth and 12 for the Eagles.
3 wide, Colton split down solo. Fields in the backfield. Bonds drops back in the pocket, looking for Colton Fairs, deep down the left-hand side. And that pass is going to be caught. Oh, no, it's going to be broken up. Incomplete.
Pass is knocked down by number 16, Mr. Peter Nolan. For return.
That pass is going to be broken up. Good defense all the way through. Peter Nodelman staying with the ball after the initial catch. The initial catch by Colton Fairs and just playing all the way through that one and able to break it up. Now there's going to be a turnover on downs. Less than 40 seconds here left to go in the half. Both Perry and Jones in the backfield for May River. And it looks like we got a fumbled snap here. As the clock rolls.
Safety fumbles a snap.
A little bit too low for Macy, not able to hold on to it.
That's about 7.
I formation, hand off to Jones, making a couple of people miss. And it was a good run other than going out of bounds. So we're going to get 8 seconds here left on the clock.
Gain about 8 yards, 3rd and 8.
All right, so May River is going to run the ball here. It's going to be probably our last play of the first half. And it's going to be a handoff to Jones once again. And he's going to make his way to the sideline once again, stopping the clock.
Jones with the carry for your Sharks.
I think this is one of those smart plays where if the goal is to run out the clock here, to just make sure you don't go out of bounds.
Please come down to the track. Find Coach Macy for the presentation at halftime. Thank you.
And another handoff to Jones. And that's going to be the last play of our first half.
And that's a half.
May River is going to take the lead 7. Beaufort High is still 0. And we'll be right back. The third quarter.
What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort Own, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort Own, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort Own, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort Own, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort Own, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort Own, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort's Own, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort's Own, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort's Own, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort's Own, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort's Own, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort's Own, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort Own, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort Own, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort Own, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I am your host, Javon Livingston, coming to you live from the tank as we get set for the third half kickoff. Excuse me, not third half, the second half kickoff here at May River, winning so far here, up 7-0 on the Beaufort High Eagles.
Brought to you by Buck Walter Dental Care. Number 19, Nathan Dalton, will be kicking off for your Sharks.
Nathan Dalton kicking to KC Fields and Colton Fairs back deep. And he's going to boot that one out the back of the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback. No chance of a return there.
It'll be first down for the Sharks at the 20.
Eagles making their way onto the field. First play already called in as they don't huddle up here. Bonds the handoff to KC Fields, and he's going to be drugged down immediately. And that's going to be the running back, Jaden Jones, with the tackle. Apologize for getting to start the clock there.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
We'll get that caught up on the next stoppage of play. And we're going to get a penalty on the field. We're going to let the clock roll here. We got a false start on the Eagles.
5-yard penalty, 2nd and 15.
And we're going to let our clock roll here to catch us up. Now only behind about 1 second here. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15 for the Eagles. Bonds drops back in the pocket, looking for Fairs. Pass too far for both Fairs and the defender on the play.
Pass is incomplete.
That's going to bring up third down and 15.
3rd down brought to you by Low Country Air Solutions, LLC. Shark fans, make some noise. It's 3rd down.
Casey Fields now split out wide, and Omer in the backfield. A nice completion to Colton Fairs in the middle for Bonds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down.
Ethan Sprinkle, number 41, with the stop for your Sharks. That'll be 1st down for the Eagles. Ball's placed at their 37.
Hand up to Casey Fields, back in the backfield, and he's going to be stuffed at the line, met by a frenzy of Sharks.
There are a whole bunch of Sharks on that tackle. Be 2nd down and 8.
Hand off to Casey Fields. And once again, the Sharks frenzying here, revved up by Thomas Raish and Taekwon Calloway.
And it's a 3rd down. 3rd and 9 for the Eagles.
That's 2 gang tackles there by the May River Sharks on back-to-back runs. But Casey Fields, which doesn't happen too often. Just showing they are here to play ball. Quick pass to Rochelle, and that's going to be enough for a 1st down.
Ball be the 50.
Nice pass from Bonds to Rochelle to convert for the 1st down.
Nathan Kamer with the stop for the Sharks. 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Hand off to Casey Fields, running behind Dennison, making his way to the outside, following him forward for about 7 yards.
Number 16, Mr. Peter Melvin with the stop for the Sharks. 2nd and 4.
And they're going to mark it for 7, so it's going to be about 2nd and 3. Quick handoff, Bonds to Dennison. High catch there. And this time he's going to bowl over the safety there coming up on the play, unlike Travis Kelsey against Derwin James. And I thought it was going to be a little bit similar there, as 24 was in a good form position to make that tackle on Dennison, but Dennison just overpowering the smaller defender. Another handoff to Casey Fields up the middle. Nice running attack for Eagles. Look, we got a swing by Jones. And that's going to be a penalty, folks.
There is a late flag on the play.
And that's exactly where that's coming from. If you look in the middle of the play, Jaden Jones, number 23, Is he's going to throw a player to the ground, and looks like he's going to take a punch on the ground there. But it's going to call a penalty against Beaufort here. And that's going to back Beaufort up. I don't think they saw that there. That's going to back the Eagles up.
That penalty was after the play. Ball's placed at the 44.
But the penalty instead is going to go against Beaufort High.
Second down.
And it's going to be second down and 15 for the Eagles. That's going to be about 16. Snap to Bonds. Bonds looking over the middle, and that pass is going to be incomplete.
Eagles pass is short and incomplete.
It's going to bring up third down.
It is third down. Brought to you by Low Country Air Solutions LLC. Sharkfans, it is third down. Let's make some noise.
You got a screen to Jones, and that's going to be broken up immediately. Nowhere to go. Taquan Callaway making the stop.
Flag on the play.
Great recognition by the Sharks to sniff that one out, and we're waiting on the signal for the flag. I didn't get the signal, but they're marching forward. So that penalty is going to be on May River as the white hat comes out here.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike
against the Sharks. It is now 4th and 2. As that penalty came after the play.
Tight formation for the Eagles, lining up in the wing T here. They're going to run a sweep with Fields, and it looks like we got a fumble on the play. Maybe we're saying they have it. And they do. That's going to be May River football as they come out with the ball. You see number 10, Nathan Kamer, coming out celebrating with the ball. Now that's going to be first down Sharks as we go back to the instant replay there. Casey Fields with the fumble. You see it pop out right there, right before his knee went down. That's going to be first down for the May River Sharks. And the actual time on the scoreboard is actually 7 minutes and 24 seconds here. We're going to try to get caught up as they hand off to Perry. Nowhere to go in the backfield. He's going to reverse field, cut back, no one home. And he's going to get caught after getting a first down.
It'll be first down Sharks. Sponsored by Live Oak.
You see, he just Perry on the handoff just starts forward there.
Ball to 36.
And a great way to close it off by Fairs and a couple of Eagles defenders. And he's going to reverse his way back. for the first down. Handoff again, this time to Jones, and he's going to be bottled up in the middle.
Jaden Jones with the carry for your Sharks. No gain on the play. Second down.
And we are all synced up here. Just under 6 minutes and 50 seconds left is the official time here. Perry in motion. Mason going to keep it himself up the middle, finding his way through the lane, and that's going to be a first down on the QB keeper.
Tanner Macy.
May River really starting to make some plays here in this third quarter.
Sponsored by Live Oak Electric. Ball on the 48.
Namdar in motion. Quick handoff to Perry, making his way around the left-hand side. He's going to get a gain about 4 on the play, about 3. We'll bring up second down and 7 as he makes his way out of bounds. Keeper, the Macy, he's going to go fall forward for the first down. Once again, they're running up the middle.
Macy with the carry for your Sharks.
The ground attack for the Sharks is starting to get on a roll here.
First down.
That's going to be a first down.
Sponsored by Live Oak Electric.
Perry in motion. Macy electing to keep it himself. Finding a hole. Making a man, couple of men miss. Great run by Tanner Macy.
25-yard line. But there was a flag on the play holding the call against the Sharks.
Looks like we got a holding call on the field against the Sharks, even though that was a nice run by Macy, and that's going to back him up here. Instead of a first down, that's going to be 1st and 15. And now we got a false start. Number 73 in the middle, Billy Hall. Well, that's going to back him up even more.
False start to call against the Sharks. 5-yard penalty. Falls back to the Shark 48. First down.
Macy keeping it up the middle.
Macy keeps the ball for your Sharks. Brings it to the 45 of the Eagles. 2nd and 13.
Macy drops back in the pocket. Quick screen pass. Complete to Michael Namdar.
Michael Namdar with the reception for your Sharks. And about 6, it is 3rd and 7 at the 39.
Carry in motion now to the left side. Macy keeping himself. Nice little back juke there in the hole.
Macy
And he's going to fall forward. It looks like they're going to get 4th and 1 here.
Brings the ball to the 35, gained back 3 yards. 3rd about 2.5 to 3.
Putting in the jumbo package. They're bringing in Jaden Jones, and he's going to mark him short.
Jaden Jones with the carry.
And that's going to be turnover on downs for the Eagles. Turnover on downs for the Sharks. And the Eagles are going to take over after the 4th down stop. Hand off to KC Fields up the middle. Falling forward, and let's see if they're going to spot that for a 1st down.
Gain about 9 to be 2nd down.
They're going to mark it at 9, 2nd down and 1. And I would have to assume here it's going to go right back to KC Fields. Instead, they're going to run a quick screen of Fairs. It's supposed to be an out route, looks like.
Pass is incomplete.
But Bonds and Fairs not on the same page. Another handoff to Fields up the middle, breaking tackles. He's going to get a gain of about 20 to 16 yards here.
Mitchell with the stop for your Sharks. Result of the play brings the ball inside the 40-yard line, or right at the 40-yard line. The Sharks first
down for the Eagles. Another handoff to KC Fields, running over defenders. KC Fields showing his talent here, the 1st down and 10. As he moves the chains here in the 3rd quarter.
Another 1st down for the Eagles.
Another handoff to KC Fields. This time the handoff to Caleb Omer, making his way through the hole. And they're going to give him enough for the 1st down on the play. Another handoff to Caleb Omer, driving the pile.
Ethan Sprinkle with the stop for the Sharks.
And now the Eagles showing the strength of their rushing attack here in the third quarter as we wind down with less than a minute left to go. Making their way inside the Sharks' red zone here. Casey Fields back in the game. And it's going straight to Casey Fields. Nothing going there.
Jaden Jones with the stop. Be about 3rd and 6.
It looks like we're going to get our last play before the end of the quarter here. The handoff to Casey Fields making his way around the left-hand side. And they're going to give him the first down with 2.5 seconds left to go here. So a little bit behind, we're going to let that clock roll down.
That's going
to be a first down for the Eagles. We're going to get one more play, or they're going to go straight to the timeout as the Eagles walk off the field to end the quarter. Your score, 7, May River 0, Beaufort, but Beaufort inside the 5-yard line when we return.
What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the start of the fourth quarter. Beaufort High inside the red zone, down 7-0. Live from the tank as they hand off to Casey Fields here. And Casey Fields is going to fall forward for the touchdown. That's going to be 6 for your Eagles.
Touchdown for the Eagles.
Rushing forward, falling forward, breaking tackles, not going down on the first hit like he has all game. Casey Fields falls forward, and the Eagles are finally going to get on the board here. 6 points for the Eagles to start the fourth quarter as they line up for the field goal kick. And that kick is up, and it's good. And we're going to be tied up here, 7 all here at the beginning of the fourth quarter. And that kick is going to go straight out of bounds.
Going
to the flag, and they're going to get the ball at the 35-yard line.
First down, Sharks.
Macy marching out with Perry and Jones in the backfield. Motion to the pistol formation, going left, running the option, hand off to Jones, now holding on to the ball, and that's going to be called immediately by number 8, Carter Burnsocks. And that's going to be a turnover on the first play of the fourth quarter. Carter Burnsocks says, thank you, I'll take that, you don't want it. First down and 10 for the Eagles. With the chance to take the lead here, getting the ball on the 25-yard line. Great field position for the Eagles here. I apologize, I let the clock roll a little bit too far on that play. Time on the clock is actually 11 minutes and 46 seconds. So we're going to let this play roll here before we start the clock. Another handoff to Casey Fields. Going middle left there, right behind the guard. Almost enough for a first down, or they're going to mark it short.
Number 6, Gary Berry with the stop for your Sharks.
They're going to mark it first down and 10 for the Eagles.
15 of the Sharks.
And with this running attack, one more chance to get a first down before they get to the end zone there. Another handoff to Casey Fields up the middle, and they won't need it. He's going to stretch forward, and now they're going to mark it. They're going to mark it short, reaching forward. They're almost getting
number 20
the touchdown there. It's Casey Fields.
Got the first down and goal at the 1.
And Casey Fields a little bit tired there. You see him leaning over, taking on that rushing load here today. Hand off to Casey Fields, but he's going to get tackled in the backfield. Number 84, Gino Brown.
44, Doron Green with the stop for your Sharks.
Omer in the backfield. They tried to run the sweep to Colton Fairs, and he's just going to be swallowed up in the backfield. Nowhere to go for the Eagles. So far, May River giving a great defensive stand here on the goal line. And it's third down here inside the tank.
Third down brought to you by Low Country Air Solutions LLC.
Like I said, we are on the bleacher, so you got that vibration here.
Timeout is called.
Now we got a timeout, Beaufort.
That timeout brought to you by Mike Reichenbach Chevrolet.
We'll be right back. 7-7 here with a chance to go ahead.
I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@BeaufortZone.com.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Just under 10 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Eagles on the 2-yard line. Hand off to KC Fields, and he's going to fall forward. That's going to be a touchdown. That's going to be 6 for the Eagles. Touchdown, and they're going to take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Another KC Fields touchdown run. And the Eagles take the lead after being down the whole game. 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. Field goal is up, and it's no good. 13-7.
Kick is no good.
So if they score, just kick an extra point here. Easy opportunity here for the May River Sharks to be able to score and win this game, but anything can happen. Just a little bit over 9.5 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. It's still anyone's ball game. Beaufort High up 6, 13-7. Colton Ferris getting set to kick off here. Straight down the middle. It's going to be picked up at about the 15-yard line. That was number 1, Gage Duncan, tackled immediately by Jamar Knight.
First down at the Shark.
The Eagles are going to start at the 21-yard line. The Sharks are going to take over at the 21-yard line. One of the May River fans here yelling, "Hold on to the football," after that fumble on the last drive. Perry in motion. Hand off to Jones up the middle. Plowing forward. That's going to be a gain of about 7 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 3.
Gain about 7 yards. 2nd and 3.
And we're going to get a timeout from from May River. And we'll be right back after this.
Timeout. The Sharks. That timeout brought to you by Mark.
What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@BeaufortZone.com.
At 7:30.
Welcome back, everybody. Just under 9 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Second down and 3 for the Sharks. Looking to punch back after allowing Beaufort High to just take the lead there. Perry. Macy keeping the ball. Running forward for about 6 to 7 yards there. That's going to be first down for the Eagles. I mean, for the Sharks.
Brought to you by Live Oak Electric.
I'm getting kind of excited here as I like close games. Starting to fumble over my words. These are the games that I like to film and bring to you live because I love the entertainment. I'm a big football fan myself. So excuse me if I trip over my words here a little bit in the fourth quarter. Close game here. Hand off to Jones. Spinning off defenders. Falling forward for about 70 yards. Jaden Jones. And that is not as easy as it seems, folks. Just spinning off defenders, refusing to go down. You can see the wheel of Jaden Jones on that play there, being a strong runner.
Gain of about 8, second and 2.
Hand off to Perry. And now Perry.
Number 6, Darian Perry.
Falling forward for a couple more yards there. First down.
That's enough for a first down. Brought to you by Live Oak Electric.
Perry, motion. They're going to swing it to him. And he's going to be tackled immediately as he's met by a flock of Eagles there.
Macy's pass is complete.
Looks like that was led by Colton Fairs.
Perry
and Zach Tabor.
No gain on the play, second down.
Second and 10, now under 7 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Jones back in the backfield. Macy electing to keep it himself.
Macy keeps the
Falling
ball.
forward for about 4 yards. Tackled by Will Cotting.
3 yards. Second and 7. Excuse me, third and 7.
Jones and Perry swapping out here in the backfield. Perry in motion. Macy looking to pass here, but he's going to like to keep it himself. And he's going to be sacked in the backfield.
Macy keeps the ball. No gain on the play, be 4th and 7.
And not able to get through the Eagle defense there. Fourth down and 7 coming here for the Sharks. And we're going to get another timeout for the Sharks. Having some substitution issues. We'll be right back. Beaufort 13, May River 7.
Timeout called by the Sharks.
What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort Tunnel, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@Beaufort'sOwn.com.
All right. Please, this is our concession stand.
Welcome back, everybody, to the fourth quarter. May River driving, 4th down and 7 for the May River Sharks. And they're going to go for it on 4th down here, trying to take back the lead from Beaufort High. Just over 5 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Macy's going to keep it himself. Ready for it. He's going to get the first down. Macy showing off the legs here. Check out Macy just showing off the footwork, and he's just going to take the ball and says, move out of my way. And he's going to go and get that first down himself. Good running for Macy here, May River Sharks. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Hand off to Perry. Excuse me, Jaden Jones.
Jaden Jones, number 23. With
He's going to get about 2 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
Down to the 36.
2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7.
Apologize, we forgot to start the clock there. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. We're about 30 seconds behind on the clock here. We're going to let that catch up for the next stoppage of play, but just be aware we are about 30 seconds behind here. Now the handoff to Perry, stopping at the line, trying to get the edge of Colton Fairs, not able to get it. Great tackle by Colton Fairs out in the open field.
Loss on the play, about a yard, 3rd down and 8.
Hole was clogged up. Perry tried to hop around outside the window. Colton Fairs is there. Great tackle. Knowing that this game was on the line from Colton Fairs. Third down and 9 for the Sharks. Macy keeping it himself again, running up the middle. Not enough for the first down, but it looks like we got a fumble on the play.
Brings it down to around the 31-yard line.
And they're going to rule him down.
Be 4th down, we got 2.
Fourth down. Fourth down coming up here. Another 4th and 2 here for the Sharks. Macy keeping it herself. And I think they're going to stop him short there. That's going to be turnover on downs. Eagles defense holding up here.
Not enough for the first down.
Macy's been doing it all night long. Not able to get it there. That's going to be turnover on downs. Eagles first down at the 30-yard line. And we're going to use this time to allow our clock to catch up here as we are a little bit behind. Extra time is 2 minutes and 38 seconds here. Looking, we're going to have time to stop it exactly on the money. And we will. 2 minutes and 38 seconds is your official time. Handoff to Casey Fields. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. And we're going to get a timeout for May River.
Actually lost maybe a
Their
yard.
last timeout of the half, and we'll be right back.
Timeout brought to you by Mike Reichenbach.
What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email.
2 minutes and 24 seconds. Welcome back, everybody. Another handoff to Casey Fields.
Number 6, Darian Perry with the stop for the Sharks. Gain about a yard, be 3rd and 10. Third down brought to you by Low Country Air Solutions LLC. Shark fans, it is 3rd down.
Hand off to Casey Fields. Only about 1 yard on the play. 1 yard gain on the play is going to be 1st down. And they're going to take their time before they make this next snap. And unless they get a 1st down, the Sharks are going to get the ball with about 1 minute left. It looks like we're going to get an injury timeout on the field. And that's going to give us time to reset the clock here as the clock getting rolled there at the end. There's 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the game, folks. I apologize for not keeping up with that one. So we're going to reset the clock here while we have an injury timeout and hope he is okay here, making it this far into the game. Glad to see him walk over under his own power. Looks like he's okay.
Jones was the injured player for the Sharks.
1 minute and 30 seconds is the official time on the scoreboard here in the 4th quarter. As the Sharks looking to make a 4th down stand here. The Eagles are going to take their time to snap this ball, or they might let it go all the way down to a delay of game and then punt, and give the Sharks less than a far field to go and less than a minute to go on the try to win this game here on their final drive. And I believe that will be the strategy here, as they haven't yet left the huddle from the sideline. And that's going to be a timeout. And that's going to be the strategy here. They're going to call a timeout at the end of the play call. And they're going to get some more time to be able to, instead of taking the penalty here. So we'll be right back. Final drive. Beaufort High just using their timeout to avoid the penalty here. They got the lead 13-7 as they punt back to May River.
44. Number 4 back to receive for your Sharks.
Short punt here. Going to tap Michael Dennison. We got a flag out on the play.
Ball's dead at the 39-yard line of the Sharks. First down.
Less than 45 seconds left to go here. Still plenty of time. Games have been won with less. Less than 45 left to go here for the May River Sharks. Ball on the 40-yard line, 39-yard line. They've been running all game. I'm assuming they're going to take some throws, take some shots here with the arm of Macy. And we got a flag on the play.
Penalty against the Sharks, 12 men on the field.
We got 12 men on the field.
Still first down.
Going the opposite direction they need. Macy takes the snap. We got a double pass back to Macy. And Beaufort High is going to snuff that out. Nowhere to go. Will Cotting and Jack Sumner in the backfield. And they tried to get the double pass going to get Macy in the open field by himself.
Macy spikes the ball. Third down.
Now, I apologize for missing that play there, but they got back to the ball, doing that instant replay and spiked the ball. So we got 22 seconds is the official time. Macy drops back in the pocket. And he's going to run the ball himself. And he's going to be tackled off at the line. 10 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. And I don't think they're going to be able to get the spike.
Fourth down.
Fourth down. They got to snap the ball here to spike the ball. And it's going to hit the ground. Bad snap. And that's going to be the end of the game, folks. That's how the game is going to end. Beaufort High is going to win 13-7 here. Pair 2 fourth quarter touchdowns. Nice come from behind victory for the Beaufort High Eagles. And they're going to move on to 3-1, and the Sharks are going to fall to 1-3. I want to thank everybody for tuning in here. I've been your host, Javon Livingston. Just a reminder, we will be at Beaufort High tomorrow as they host Bluffton next Friday, live right here on Beaufort Zone. Once again, thank everybody for tuning in, and have a great night.